Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today we're getting into two fragrance dupes for the Tom Ford Plum Japonais. I don't know if I'm saying the right, Plum Japonais. I think that's how you say it. I have two dupes from two different brands and I'm going to compare them for you. Plum Japonais has recently been discontinued and you cannot find it anywhere on the internet. At least I can't. And if you tell everyone, well, it's just gonna disappear. So if you want to send me like a little direct message or whatever, I'd be happy to know where you can find the real thing. Unfortunately, I never got to smell the real thing, which really sucks. And I saw it on sale this summer at Selfridges and I just never picked it up, and now I'm really sad. It was quite a bit of money. Of course, any Tom Ford private blend fragrance is up there in price, and I had no idea it was going to be discontinued, and now it's gone, and so now all I have are dupes. So I just picked up a new dupe. I had one previously from Perfume Parlour, and this is the Fruit Nippon 1957, and I picked this up earlier this summer. I like it. Again, sorry to say I can't compare to the real thing, but I think it's also nice to have a perspective of like, do these fragrances just smell good on their own? And with the Fruit Nippon, I like it. It's a lot more fruit forward than I expected, especially at the beginning when you first smell it. It's a lot of fruit. Yeah, it's a lot of fruit, but not like a gross, like overwhelming fruit. It's like nice. I don't know what plum really smells like, especially in a fragrance. I think it's a strange fruit to really replicate, and when you smell like real fruits, when you smell like real plums, like the dark purple plums, they smell sweet, but it's hard for me to really place like what they smell like. If I was blindfolded and someone put a plum in front of my nose, I probably couldn't tell you that was a plum. So it's an interesting fragrance, like, I don't know, note. But the Perfume Parlour one, yeah, I think it's nice. Very fruit forward, but with something fresh behind it. This one smells not as like exotic or spicy. It is just like fresh, exotic, mysterious fruit, but a little bit of like muskiness to it as well. It's nice. I think Perfume Parlour, these are perfume oils, they don't last as long if you don't mind reapplying. These are really inexpensive. They're not a bad price at all. Now, I just picked up the Alexandria Fragrances dupe for Plum Japonais. Comes in this box, which I thought was nice. This one is more pricey than the Perfume Parlour one. You get an ounce, 30 milliliters. This is the box it comes in, and this is the bottle. And this is Forbidden Plum. And of course, really nice bottle. This is a perfume, extrait de perfume. So this is gonna last longer. It's a bit stronger than the perfume oil. As you can see, a little bit better design. You have the wood cap with the Alexandria like logo, and it's wood, and you have the gold, and I just like the design of it. Now this is like $40 some, 42 I think US, and this one smells really good. I definitely prefer this one because it is more oud and wood smelling than fruit heavy. It definitely smells fruity at first. But more like, it really reminds me when I first smelled the Tom Ford like tobacco vanilla, that kind of like really sweet vanilla smell at first. It reminds me of that because it's got a lot of like spicy sweetness to this. But then like when the fragrance kind of dries down, you really smell that woody oud note. And I smell like less fruit plummy with this one, which is funny, but I like it a lot more. So I think if we combine these, then we'll get the perfect kind of idea. But with this one, it's definitely gonna last you longer. It's a bit more complex, but I think that makes sense. The price point is higher. Yeah, a lot of spiciness. This reminds me a lot of tobacco vanilla for some reason. Like I'm gonna have like a spiced mulled cider is what it really reminds me of. Like not apple cider, but like a fruit mulled wine kind of a thing. And that's what I really smell with Forbidden Plum. So both of these recommendations for the Tom Ford Plum Japonais came from a YouTuber. He is Fragmental. If you want to check out his channel, all he does is perfume. He's a really great cinematographer. Like he does very beautiful videos, and he's really into fragrance, which I absolutely love, and he includes his kids in his videos. He's a great guy. I don't know him personally, but he seems like a great guy. But he's really turned me on to Perfume Parlour. I've picked up a bunch of things. I have another video with a whole bunch of Tom Ford dupes from Perfume Parlour if you want to check that out. But he's the one that let me know that this Tom Ford perfume is now discontinued, and I got really sad when I tried to look things up and nothing is out there on the internet. But he did recommend the Alexandria brand to me now, which I'm like, oh, I want to try other dupes from this brand. And this came really quickly to where I live, so I cannot complain. $42 is a lot better of a price than any Tom Ford private blend. It smells so good. I definitely recommend trying both, to be honest. So depending on where you live, one of these is going to be cheaper. So this one from the UK, definitely, I think it was like $20 shipping, so I bought quite a few to make it worth it. Otherwise, this was free shipping for me, but this one is definitely more money just for one bottle. So do the math. If you want to try both, there's a lot available on both websites. Just keep in mind that Perfume Parlour does perfume oil, and this is extrait de perfume, so stronger, lighter, but cheaper. So definitely check out these brands if you haven't before. If you are into fragrance but don't want to spend lots of money on a giant bottle that you may never finish, I suggest checking out dupes, checking out inspiration fragrances. Don't be afraid to try them out. I think Alexandria seems to be pretty popular now, which I can't believe I've never heard of them. But just based on this one, like, I am impressed. So that is my video for the Tom Ford Plum Japonais dupes. I'm so sad that it is discontinued. Very, very sad. Because I heard it's like a really popular, well-loved Tom Ford fragrance, and I don't know why it's gone. Anyways, let me know if you guys have any questions. Comment below, click like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.